got a friend in me. Do-do-do. You got a friend in me. Do-do-do. That's not all about that. Miles and miles from your night warm bed. I'm Bottles.
I'm Mori.
And special guest Randy Newman.
We're gonna interrogate Martin Summer. Why are you so angry? Let me take a wild guess here, Shakespeare.
My name is Martin Summers. Martin Summers.
Not Shakespeare. I think I know why you're so bent over by looking at your notebook. It exposes you.
Your handwriting is
Your handwriting sucks butts. It's because there's a secret hidden inside. Oh, sorry about that. I do that when I get exposed. I mean, there's something else that doesn't add up too.
Why are you hard?
If it's your notebook, why did you send it to yourself?
Well, I didn't think about that. I had someone send it here for me.
Who wrote the novel?
Why is Law and Order playing right now? Dun dun dun.
Dun dun. The author of the story in the notebook?
Come on, who really did it?
Come on, who really did it? Who is it? Me.
It's me.
Yeah,
Oh, what do you mean? They were both basically the same thing.
Yeah, but one was more accusatory. Could it be anyone else? Oh no! Are you gonna read?
Oh, sorry. I was just
kinda
like
skipping.
How can you claim that I am not the author of the notebook? Do you have any evidence to prove this? Do you have some proof to back your proclamation? If you do, then I must insist that you present it at once.
Proof?
Correct.
Alright. You want proof? I think I can come up with something.
Excuse me?
Give me your autograph.
I hardly think this is the time to.
Close your head and sign. And make it your real name. Got me?
My real name.
Sign here. Use that fancy pen of yours. I open my notebook and hand it to Summer. What if this was a giant, convoluted plot to get his autograph?
Thank you. And he just leaves.
Thanks. Now I'm gonna sell this on eBay.
Oh, fuck. They got me again. Damn fans. If you insist, I must say that you are the most disagreeable.
Summer signs the notebook.
I hope this will satisfy your mad request.
Yeah, that'll do. Now show me your old notebook.
I beg your pardon.
Your real name's gotta be written in the old notebooks, right? I'm gonna compare the signatures.
Mr. Hyde, that's...
A-do-do-do-do-do! Wow, that's not even close. Especially the way the ER
Alan Parker
goes.
So wait, his real name is Alan Parker?
That's what he's claiming. I'm afraid it isn't gonna work. Excuse me? Oh, now I see that you circled it more clearly.
You're right, I am a liar. Oh my god. Who am I? I didn't write this.
There's no way you wrote the story in this notebook. Look at the ER. That's not how you write them. Not even close.
To be fair, I've changed my signature a lot over the years.
Like when
I feel like
when I first started doing my signature, I used to do like a real script capital A where it's just like a big lowercase a. But now I do like a fancy like regular capital A, where it's like, and then just cross it.
I used to just like do the script on like my on the Hector and Zapata, and then I recently started just adding a swirl to like connect the last part to like the T, so that I could have like, you know, the T's in my name like crossed.
No, you know, you know what's funny that I do whenever I like don't give a shit? I'll like write my first name normal, and then I'll put, like, the B, and because I don't feel like writing the rest of my name, I'll literally just put a squiggly line.
Yeah.
That's...
Dun, dun, dun,
Who
dun, dun,
wrote
dun,
the novel?
dun, 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 dun,
The author of the story in the notebook? It wasn't you. So who actually wrote it? Was it Alan?
Alan Wake.
Alan Wake. Who's Alan? Is it Bradley?
Dun, dun.
Who's Alan?
Dun.
Well, alright, thanks for that informative answer. Who sent the notebook? Who created the film, The Notebook? By the way, watched that movie the other day? Wow, is it awful. Like, all the shit that people say about it is true. It's so awful.
I heard it was like a bad Romeo and Juliet.
Yet, how can you make something bad that's already bad?
By making the Notebook.
Fuck. Like, dude, it's not... People aren't kidding when they say it's a 2-hour movie that feels like it's 6 hours.
Really?
Yes, it's completely true.
Now I kind of want to watch it now.
Oh, you're gonna hate yourself.
Who
Who mailed you the notebook?
The
The whole thing reeks to high heaven.
I guess I should clean it. I guess I should clean it.
What are you hiding? These aren't informative answers. He's literally like, answer my question. Alright, next question. How do you know Alan? What's the connection?
Where's the basement? Who's Alan?
Wake up!
What's the connection between you and Alan? What's the problem?
Enough! Who are you?
I'm Alan.
I am Alan.
Who are you? Who sent you? Was it Rachel? Was it the publishing company? Or was it the treacherous Dan fellow?
Ooh, there's a Dan
Who's
now.
Dan? What are you babbling about? I don't work for any publisher, and I don't know anyone named Dan.
Don't lie to me! Someone must have sent you!
Do not think to treat me like some common... If he's just like Goku flag and he just starts... Do not think to treat me like some common fool. I am not a stupid man.
I am not a stupid man.
Do you truly think to extort more money from me?
It's like now that he's like exposed as not being like a real author, he just like gives up the old voice. But it's like the old voice made him sound weird.
This one makes him sound more attractive a bit.
Yeah.
It will not stand, sir. It will not.
Hey, calm down. You're getting all worked up for nothing. I'm not a private eye. I'm not a hired thug. I'm just a salesman who happened to run into you in this hotel.
Oh, Hyde reminds me of Mike. I think I've said this before.
I think so too.
But you discovered it.
Discovered what?
My secret.
The secret word? Looks like it. The question is, which secret? The fact that your debut novel was written by somebody else? Or that someone found out and is blackmailing you? You got 2 secrets, and now I know them both. That about cover it? Or you got more skeletons rattling around in your closet? Who told you I murdered someone?
Mr. Hyde, I must ask you again. Who are you?
Like I said, pal, just a salesman.
Then why are you going to expose my secrets?
That's not my plan. There's nothing in it for me. And blackmail's a dangerous game that I won't play. I just want the truth.
The truth? The truth is something I fear, lest it be discovered and exposed to all.
I like this new voice you gave him.
It haunts me, and has kept me from even one... Oh, it has kept me from even one restful night these past 10 years. Mr. Hyde, if I could take the secrets I've kept hidden away from, in my soul, if for one moment I could share them with another human being, it might not be too late. I might yet be able to make a fresh start. Please, Mr. Hyde, would you do me the favor of hearing my sad, ponderous tale? When I was young, I wanted nothing more than to be a novelist. Upon graduating university, I found work writing for a small magazine. I reported local news day by day and chased my dream every other waking moment. And yet, as the years slipped by, I realized I was failing and fading. I was incapable. I had no muse to guide me. No words would come. I prepared to let my dream wither and die. It was at that moment, in my darkest hour, that I met Alan.
Guy who owns the pen.
That's correct. Alan, he was my friend.
Keep going.
We frequented the same cafe and knew each other's faces well. One day, we struck up a conversation and soon after became fast friends. Our lives were very strikingly similar. We were the same age for one. In addition, we were both reporters, and we had both been risen by our fathers. The thing that surprised me was most discovering Alan's dream for the future. As you may have surmised, Alan, too, longed to be a novelist, and yet, although we shared many similarities, there was one aspect we differed. Alan had not abandoned his dream. In fact, he was totally consumed by it. He pursued the craft with a fervor and desire I could only faintly recall. Moreover, he was a man of immense talent. As for myself, I never shared my own aspirations with Alan. For some reason, I simply did not wish to speak to him of that.
And I had hair.
My hair made women wetter than the ocean. So Alan knew nothing of my impotent... that's right. Impotent ambitions. And one day he gave it to me. A manuscript that was to be his entry in a writing contest. Humbled by his trust, I gave it my full attention, reading it all in a single night. It was nothing short of amazing. A work of singular power and beauty. Alan had actually done it. He had created a snare of prose and passion with which to capture his dream. He would be a novelist. I couldn't think. I was drained, empty, filled with jealousy and rage, and into this dark void an even blacker thought was born. If only the manuscript were mine. If it were mine, my forsaken dream might yet come to fruition. And so I acted. I opened Alan's desk and took the manuscript. It was like being part of a waking dream where the actions were not my own. I took it home, I typed it up, and I submitted it under my own name. As you know, the book was named The Winner, and I was the novelist.
And Alan, what happened to him?
Alan was... Alan had been betrayed by his only friend.
Oh, please don't. Oh, okay.
He disappeared, vanishing one day without a trace. Oh, how I've searched for him these past 10 years. And yet, I am no closer to finding him than I was when I first started. I'm like switching between Australian. Mr. Hyde, I became a novelist by stealing Alan's work, but I do not possess his talent. Each book I write is poorer than the one before. And then, the unthinkable, my assistant Dan found Alan's purloined notebook.
So you paid Dan off and he sent you the notebook. That it?
Yes, it is.
So why'd you choose this hotel to take care of your transaction?
That, at least, is a question which I can answer quite easily. I I had heard of this hotel from Alan. He told me that Hotel Dusk was a special place to him. He said something very important happened to him here.
Something important, huh?
Yes. Alan mentioned to me, but once. Wherever it was, I could see how he treasured and safeguarded it.
Yeah, I'd treasure this rat hole too.
Mr. Hyde,
Can it. I'm done with you. I'll see you around. So Summer stole his pal's story. Wonder what his buddy Alan's up to now. And what was the memory he told me about? What in the hell happened here? How many secrets does this place have? Starting to get on my nerves. Come on, Hyde. Think. Alright, hold on. I gotta get all this straight in my head.
Oh.
What?
Was that money supposed to be a drop from Martin to pay off Dan?
No, we said, wasn't it, like, stolen from some place? Because it said, like, in a newspaper that it was stolen from some place, and it was, like, the exact amount that we had in our toilet. So someone, like, snuck into our room and put it in our toilet. Summer piqued my interest with his yapping about a painter named Osterzone. I gave Rachel a buzz and asked her to dig up info on the guy. While I was waiting, I figured I'd check out the room the other Kyle Hyde stayed in. With my old pal Louie's help, I got the key to room 217 and let myself in. That's where I found the lighter, the one that I think belonged to Bradley. But that wasn't the only clue I found in room 217. Along with the lighter, I also found...
an old photo.
That's right. I found an old photograph in room 217. There's a man and a little girl in it, probably his daughter. I finished checking out 217, then headed back to my room for a break. That's when I found the stack of cash hidden in the toilet tank. I needed to know who left it there and why, so I put on my detective face and left. That's when Rosa cornered me and saddled me with one of Summer's books. She insisted that I...
get an autograph.
let her clean. Let her do her job. That's right. She asked me to get Summer to sign her book. Kyle Hyde, professional autograph hound. Cripes.
It hasn't even been a night here yet.
Nope, it's only been a couple hours. I tracked Summer back to his room to get the autograph. In fact, I don't even think it's been a couple hours. I think it's only been 1 hour.
Probably. This all happened in the span of 1 hour.
Yeah. It's just like fucking Dragon Ball.
With the freaking tournament of power?
Yeah. That's when Summer noticed he'd lost something. The thing Summer dropped was...
a fountain pen.
That's right. Summer lost a pen. Same pen Louie found and gave to me. I gave the pen to Summer, and he signed Rosa's book. But now I was on to him, and getting more suspicious by the second. See, Rosa said something that got me interested in Summer again. She talked about...
Summer's real name.
That's right. Summer said he wrote under a pen name. But Rosa told me Martin Summer is his given name. My money's on Rosa. Fuck the guy that's whose name it actually is.
Yeah.
I knew Summer was guilty of something, so I put him under the bare bulb. Guy cracked like Humpty Dumpty, and spilled his guts about his debut novel. The big secret was...
he stole his friend's work.
he has odd handwriting. That's right. Summer stole the story from some guy named Alan. The same Alan whose name was inscribed on the pen Louis found. Searching room 217 confirmed my hunch. Bradley was here 6 months ago. But now I got some other things to take care of before I can follow up on these leads. The guests here eat, sleep, and hoard secrets like squirrels hoard nuts. I was willing to let them take their private affairs home and let it be. But that was before somebody decided to stash a wad of cash in my john. Now it looks like I gotta be part of this circus sideshow. Well, so be it. I feel the old instincts kicking in, and somewhere a part of me grins. I'm still looking for anything that'll lead me to Bradley, but nothing's stopping me from taking out the trash along the way. That's the end of chapter 3.
It's chapter 3 and it hasn't been a night yet.
Nope. Well, because each chapter is like going over like a half hour or 15 minutes or something like that. Seva comprito. Chapter 5. Oh, we finished chapter 4. What time is it? Oh, it's 8 now. 8 to 9. We can go to Rosa's room now.
Yay.
And maybe the bar will be open soon.
I hope.
Well, the bar opens at 9, I think.
Got a drink to forget.
What am I supposed to do with all that loot? Well,
Stuff it in another.
now that we learned,
toilet.
get in there. Flush. Oh, it won't go down. It's too much money.
It's too much money. Won't take it.
It won't.
Money
Come on.
does not put a smile on my face.
Come on, toilet. I'm paying you. All right. Well, now that we exposed Martin and all of his secrets, I guess we'll see you in the next episode. I'm Bottles.
I'm Mori.
See ya.